Folks, I'm excited to tell you about my new sponsor, Black Bull Markets. They are based here in New Zealand and they're a New Zealand regulated broker who offers up to 500 to 1 leverage and over 26,000 tradable instruments. You can trade Forex, shares, commodities, indices, crypto, and they're an award-winning brokerage firm here in Asia Pacific with dedicated 24/7 client support and no minimum deposit. To trade with Black Bull Markets today, click the link in the description below or in the card above.
What's up, traders?
Yes, welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? We're live here. Who's in the building? Okay, let's just wait for everyone to join.
Good stuff. Welcome back, guys. This is the Trading Nut YouTube channel. Myself, Rodrigo, and Diego, we're the bank level traders. So we trade SMC with Epic Wave. And what we're going to do today is we're going to break down some of the trades we've taken this week. Sees. Okay, mic is muted. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's start that all again. Welcome everyone to the Trading Nut YouTube channel. My name is Rodrigo. This is Diego, my co-host. We're the bank level traders. We are tuning in live all the way from UK. It's currently 5:04 p.m. So we're coming up to the London close. And so today we're going to go through the markets. We're going to go break down some of the trades that we've taken this week. We'll also see if there's any potential trades, thank God it's Friday type of trades. And yeah, we're going to go through some of the trades that we've taken this week, as I said. So now that we're back, let me know. Just type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear us okay. And also let us know where you're from. Where are you guys at? Type in your city, your country, where you're tuning in from. How's your trading week been? Just let us know in the chat as well. Have you been trading this week? Have you just been watching? There's been a lot of volatility, as you know. So it will be good to see what you guys have to share. Let's see if I can move my camera a bit. How's your week been, Diego?
Yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. Just monitoring some price action. But we've managed to catch some decent trades in the community, which we can cover on Discord after we break down some charts. But yeah, it's been a good week, to be fair.
Fantastic. All right, let's move everything over. Okay. All right. So we got Zig from the UK, fantastic. And we got Don having a profitable week from South Africa. Fantastic, Don. What were you trading? Let's see what. All right. Okay, guys. Well, look, let's start getting into the charts. Diego, do you want to start? Have you got anything ready for DXY? Anything ready now, or do you want me to go into indices?
You can go first at the moment. Yeah, you can go first. I'm still. Yeah, you can go first. It's fine.
All right, no problem. No problem. Let's have a look at what we've got. Got traders tuning in from India. Fantastic. And we got sick. Lost this week. Still not profitable. Okay, but look, you've turned up. You're still hustling. You're still grinding. It's all about the hard work. You know, it's all about always turning up, not giving up. And hopefully you guys find some value today with the way that we see the markets, the way that we trade. You know, we want to give you guys something we never had when we started trading. We never had none of these live streams. We never had any of this. We didn't have a mentor. We didn't have anyone explaining things in detail like we do now. So it's it's a great time to be a trader, to be honest. Very, very great time. So let's have a look at here. We've got Don was trading the yen this week against the pound and the dollar. Fantastic performance. You know what? With that kind of performance, 5%, I caught a sneaky 2% on there. Oh, fantastic. With that type of performance, man, you're pretty much done for the month. That's, if you got 7 figures in funded trader capital, that's, even if you got 6 figures, man, that's enough. That is enough. Okay, good luck. Good luck with your challenge. Yeah, I mean, if it's the first one, the way I see it is you're paying the market a tuition fee. Yeah, so even if you you don't pass this time round, it's really important you learn the lessons from this, because many of us we've been disqualified from many funded accounts. So there's nothing to be ashamed of when it happens. As long as the lesson isn't lost in it, it's not really a failure, is it? So making sure that there's always lessons.
Absolutely. And Mr. Scarecrow became profitable after watching people live stream. Nice. What strategy were you watching online?
Love that. I love that. Yeah, we've had traders that have attended our live streams for the past 2 years, and then they message us saying, "Oh, look, I've just passed, and just from watching your live streams." They didn't buy our course. They didn't get mentored. They've just been watching the live streams, and they reverse engineered what we do. So good on them. I mean, I love those messages. Love them. Mm-hmm. So if you guys can reverse engineer what we're doing, good on you. So, Mr. Scarecrow, you got high IQ, my friend. Fantastic.
Yeah.
What kind of strategy do you trade, Scarecrow? Let us know. Okay, good start. Well done. Protect that 0.5%. Don't go too crazy. That's the key. Don.
2 years. Lucky you, Don.
Wow, 2 years. Wow.
Took us like 4 or 5 years, like half a decade to get profitable.
Half a decade. Oh wow, that's nuts. That's congrats. That's it's because of the level of information that's out there right now. It's amazing. So
it was way different with us before. There was
yeah,
nothing out there.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's tune into, I want to break down the DAX for you guys because it's what I've been trading this week. So let's maximize this a little bit. So let's start off with the daily. As you can see, I haven't cleaned up my chart because been literally going back and forth with a student, really going into the granular level, all the way down from going up from the daily all the way down to M5. And we've been just smashing it out the last few weeks. As you can see, I haven't removed any of the trades from here, just so that we can continue the back testing. So on the daily, we've been bullish for quite some time, and then we had a beautiful consolidation up here. So this is the type of price action that I love to see when the market is just choppy, when the market is ranging. This is a day trader's playground right here, because we want to be in and out. We want to be playing those liquidity points. So up to this point, from all throughout this whole period, we were basically catching longs, right? Because we had market structure shifts to the upside, and price just kept on moving higher and higher. So during this period, as we can see, the DXY, there was bearishness on the DXY. However, when DXY started reversing higher, started breaking its own, when it was started to shift in market. So that market shift right here is when we start to seeing sideways price action on the DAX. So this bullishness on DXY, it gave us a really nice range here on the higher time frame on the DAX 40. So so the concepts and everything that I'm going through now, it's all related to all US indices, because I use the same type of concepts. So where are we now? We were looking at this this level here in the last few weeks. Sorry, the last few days. So this breakout happened on Monday. So when Monday opened, due to obviously the fears in the banking sector, that caused a lot of volatility. But when we managed to catch some really nice trades on the back of all of this. So breaking down this recent trade that we took this morning, which I wish I held for longer, we broke to the downside right here, as you can see. Then we retraced back into this imbalance, and right here at the 50 level, or the consequent encroachment level, we had a reaction from here. So this was on Tuesday, which then created this higher time frame point of interest for us. So this is what we were using. So I was using this particular up candle as essentially, this is my range for a banker block. So this is what we refer to as a banker block. So it's basically an order block that caused a previous breaker structure. So this is what we were monitoring. So I was monitoring this entire move. I was also monitoring this imbalance from this previous. So this is an inverse imbalance, which was in line with this this gap here, this CB right here. So it was all lining up for a nice short to the downside at premium levels. And in the meantime, we had a not so convincing move here on the dollar. So we had some little bit of dollar sort of moving sideways. So I don't want to be holding any trades for any swings or anything like that. So coming down to the M15, it was pretty much capturing this. It was pretty much capturing this trade right here, which we ended up taking on the 5 minute. There was a 5 minute point of interest here for us that we took. Then we banked some profit here on it was the 1 standard deviation, which gave us a decent 3.8 R, which was amazing to see. Let's have a look at our 5 minute. So yeah, we had a move down, then we had a return to this order block, and then we came down for this nice trade. I wish I held for longer, but you know, rules are rules. We come out where we need to come out. Now, I'm not sure why it's not showing, but earlier today, this was actually showing as a gap. Not sure why it's disappeared. Strange. Maybe the price feed came back on. So what am I seeing now? Well, usually on a Friday we have a potential TGI Friday trade, which is essentially a trade.
And I just found it.
What's that?
The Friday trade, finally it came. I thought I missed it, so I had so much concentration thinking, oh, have I missed it now? But now it all became clear. So there's definitely a Friday trade. So we've got some lucky deals today.
On what pair?
All the dollar pairs. Dollar strength.
Dollar pairs.
Big dollar strength coming up.
Okay. All right. Well, with a TGI Friday trade, usually we have a retracement back towards the weekly open. So I don't know if you guys can see that in your screen, but I've got here my weekly open marked out using this indicator, ICT everything. Amazing indicator. It's basically as a powerhouse. It's an ICT powerhouse indicator that pretty much shows quite a lot of the levels that you want to be seeing, such as the weekly open. So it looks as though we've already got sort of that move that towards the weekly open earlier today. I was anticipating for a potential move higher, but I'm curious to know what Diego has to show on the DXY, because if there's a further bearishness or some sort of bearish move on the dollar, sorry, you were bullish on the dollar? What was that?
Bullish on the dollar, yeah.
Yeah, if you're bullish on the dollar, that perhaps could actually suppress price a little bit on the DAX 40. So if I jump on the indices, it should show something similar. So let's have a look at the S&P 500. Let's jump on the daily very quickly. Okay, so it's not very clear on the chart, is it? Let me see if I can change my my wicks a little bit. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. Guys, if you're finding value, smash that like button. We'd appreciate that. Okay, so really interesting. We've got on the daily, we have very similar to the DAX 40 prices. Prices returned back to the SIBI. We've got this imbalance that has been triggered. So this particular price came all the way to the top of that fair value gap, actually. So if we go down to this lower time frame, it's gone to H4. Yeah, prices reacted off of this daily order block. It's also a banker block. So many concepts. At the end of the day, it's just a point of interest. That's what we were looking for. Wow, what a beautiful look at the way it's taking out those equal highs. Beautiful price action today. So this was actually yesterday, and now price has come back into, it's now reacting off this imbalance. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. It's still in here. Lovely. Okay. So it looks like we've got a potential market shift on the H4, which is quite bullish. But it could also be a liquidity grab where price is just going to continue downwards, perhaps maybe taking out this sell side liquidity. But we've got the weekly open, which is quite opposite to the DAX. So weekly open is actually this is the kind of this is the Friday trade that I'm referring to. So on a Friday, I like to look for a move back towards the weekly open. So this is a really good ICT price model where we get that reversal back down towards that weekly open. So just looking at here on the 15-minute on the S&P 500, let's see if we actually had a signal. Oh yeah, beautiful. So look here. Okay. So let's draw this out. Got a nice volume imbalance in there. We have a really nice breaker there. Lovely. So for anyone take a short on the S&P 500, that would have been a really nice trade right there. So if I were to trade this, let's have a look. There might be an opportunity to take it short. Let's have a look. Oof. Okay. So if we were to take this continuation to the downside, I think this short is already gone. I would ideally like to see price come a bit higher into this premium region, but if the DXY is about to make a move, then we're probably not going to get up here. It's just going to continue to the downside. So what have you got for DXY?
Yes, alerts are starting to pop now, so I need to slowly get into the zone.
Yeah,
it's quite tricky trading when you're doing a live stream.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, no worries. If you
not yet, it's fine. I can still cover some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share my screen quick. So done. Percent share screen. Okay, so this is what I've got for the dollar at the moment. There's potential for a reversal there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we look at what is happening here, so I'm expecting a boomerang of this area, especially because of the breaker structure. It's just retesting the previous liquidity, isn't it? That's more or less my game plan. I've got it set up here on dollar yen. Just need another drop, little boomerang, and then a rally. So that's my game plan on dollar yen. I like euro. It's approaching my point of interest. Just need this to just keep on climbing, and I'll be looking for an entry around here somewhere. That's essentially what I will be trading. This was a trade that we took in a live stream recently. I could actually share the link if anyone's interested. Who wants to see the recording of this live stream? It was a live analysis, live stream, live trading, and I believe there was the ECB as well. There was an ECB speech sometime yesterday, and I caught it live on the M1 chart. So if I get 10, type of 1 in the comments. If I get 10 ones and you like the video, I shall share the link. So guys, you need to work for it. Come on. So that was a pretty decent trade.
Looks like DXY is approaching a H4 banker block.
Yeah, there we go. It's slowly getting there. Bit of a plan A. Dollar yen, not yet. It looks like euro's the one for me today. Nobody's typing in a 1. Then no link, guys. Come on. I'll share it anyway. Don't worry, it's all good. A little bit of banter. Let me just get the link quick. Where was it? Down here.
110 likes. no likey, no linky.
No likey, no linky. That's a good one. Okay, so this entry here, I went into detail in terms of, I was literally on the M1 doing the live stream. I had no time. I literally set the limit order, but because I wasn't really too prepared and the live stream just happened, news came out, all this bearish momentum, and I ended up entering manually because I trusted the setup. And this was during the ECB speech. And it just goes to show that with the BLT, as long as you've got the analysis correct, the news should always go in your favor, the majority of the time. So here is the link. A bit of live trading. This is what we do at the bank level trading floor. So let me click it here. There's the link. So that was a pretty decent trade. I took a little loss this morning, actually. Where was it? Was it here? Yeah, I took a loss here. I was expecting a long, but this was a low probability trade. And I mentioned in the group that this is a low probability trade. Do not take it. I'm only taking it because I've got a buffer. And the buffer came from this euro, and also this Aussie trade was fantastic. Brilliant Aussie trade. That was a great entry. Even posted the analysis in real time. I can show you guys the Discord, saying this is where I'm entering. Also posted my stop loss on my TP, and it just played out. So that was a great trade. Nice 12-hour. But in terms of what's happening now,
that trade was insane. Just absolutely insane. Like zero drawdown on that.
Literally, yeah. That's what I call the green box entry. This is not in BLT1 or it's not in accelerated. This is only for 1-to-1s.
Wow.
But there is a trade coming on euro. Whoops. And this euro trade, I see a potential B50 setup coming up soon. So I'm going to be getting into the zone soon. Dejana, how much time per day do you spend on the charts trading? A little bit in the morning, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And if there's no trades, then we kind of just leave it. And then we check back the charts around 11, 12 during the day for like an hour just to prepare. Then we may do a live stream and then after potentially trade. So it can vary from 1 hour to 3 hours. Today was a very exhausting day because there was a lot of pattern updating and just waiting. Oh yeah, some crazy trades. Dollar yen. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting into my zone. I'm just speaking out loud. I don't want to miss this trade. So yeah, definitely dollar strength. It's about to pop off soon. Okay.
Have you got anything for BTC? Anyone trading Bitcoin out there, guys? Anyone watching Bitcoin?
Yeah,
I've got type in
Bitcoin.
BTC in the chat.
You want me to cover it?
Yeah, curious to know what you got.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Who else is watching BTC? Type BTC in the chat. I got a naughty entry at 20k.
Nice.
Let's see if you can find my entry.
Well, you said 20k.
I wasn't actually trading it. It was buying for long term.
Okay, that's cool then.
But using SMC basically.
Yeah, it must have been an imbalance somewhere. It must have been here.
Yeah.
More or less down here. Yeah, that's a great trade.
Man, your chart looks bearish, man.
No, I'm actually bearish in it.
That looks like World War III, man.
I've even got this hench magnet here.
Kick off. That looks depressing.
Yeah, I think it's just there hasn't been any panic selling yet, so I think we're still kind of early, to be honest. I mean, I think for this to be invalidated, then yeah, if we can break this high with momentum, especially there's a moving average here, like a weekly 200 or a 100 MA, then a retest and definitely to the moon. But for now,
I think we've already broken and retested the daily MA.
Then probably the weekly I'm referring to.
That 20k bounce, that was literally off the 200.
Yeah, and then over here there's a weekly 200 MA somewhere.
Oh, weekly 200 MA. Oh, I see. I haven't seen that one actually.
So you are right. This is actually there's a 20 MA here, but then there's a weekly one around here. So yeah, I mean, if this was FX, you would probably say it's bearish, wouldn't you? But anything can happen, to be honest. Plus, look, we've got a left shoulder. Left shoulder ahead, and it more or less retested the right shoulder. And now we've got something similar. Left shoulder, the head. It might just do this, retest it, and then go long. But even if it does that, it might just form a new pattern. I still believe there's another scary crash, but if not, then oh well, it's gone long.
Yeah. Man, it's always a scary crash when it comes to crypto.
Normally, I just haven't seen any panic. You know, normally you feel it and you can smell it in the air, the panic selling, all that crap. It hasn't happened. It's been very sensible, just going down, and then a nice little pullback. There hasn't been anything, right now we're in euphoria and just, I don't know. I just don't think this is the bottom. I do believe there's another big drop coming, and that will probably be the last one. What's the catalyst? I have no idea. Catalyst could be Binance, could be a rug or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be anything.
I reckon the catalyst is going to be Operation Chokehold, where in the US government, they're literally choking the fiat on and off ramps in the US. So banks are refusing to work with crypto companies essentially. So so I mean, there's already started the Operation Chokehold. If you guys don't know what that is, go research it. I mean, when you study all of the problems that have happened in Bitcoin and in crypto in general, from I guess in the last sort of year and a half, it's all come from US based entities. I think the only one that wasn't US based was Luna. The Luna project that was from I believe in Korea. So yeah, apart from that, most of them were all from American entities. So I think personally, I think that a lot of crypto has already started to shift to other jurisdictions anyway. So you've got the UAE, for example. We've got some parts of Europe. I think there was, when China banned the miners, there was a big shift of the miners to different locations around the world. So I think that, if there is another capitulation, for me personally, it's just wow. I'd love to see 10K, 5K on Bitcoin personally. I'd love to see that. Either way, I mean, I'm not betting the whole house on it or anything like that. I'll just keep DCAing in. As long as it keeps going down, I'll keep DCAing.
That's it. You can see it here. That was a great entry with Rod and Lawrence as well. Just saw it on the comment, and that's it. I mean, remember, 20K is nothing. If Bitcoin can easily go to 100,000, it can go to 1 million. Any prices around here is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's actually all good.
But yeah, so far so good. I think if there's potentially an aggressive move, an aggressive move higher, towards that 30K, I'll definitely be banking a little bit of profit there, because then I'll be anticipating a move lower in case there's a boomerang there.
Yeah. That's a great
point. That fourth wave on the higher degree with a fifth wave on the lower degree, over that equal high, man, it's just screaming short.
And this is when everyone's going to be thinking, oh, it's broken this high and we have to long it. But BOT traders will be doing the opposite. Rodrigo will be banking profits because it's probably going to do this.
I'll be banking profits for sure, 100%.
This is I'm not convinced that this is the bottom. Plus, if you just look, I mean, come on, you've got all of this crazy momentum.
Yeah. So guys, if you guys want to tune into our live streams, then you have to join the CTI trading floor. I'm just going to go ahead and find that link for you guys. So in the Diego, if you tell everyone about the CTI trading floor and what you do on a weekly basis.
Yeah. So with the CTI trading floor, we do Monday live streams at 5 p.m. just to recap last week and to forecast what we're expecting for the week ahead. And then on Wednesday, we do a live stream on Discord. And that one is just forecasting what happened yesterday and what's likely to happen during the week. And so far, people are loving the live streams on Monday and Wednesdays.
Yes, I've just posted the CTI trading floor. I didn't post it properly. I'll post it again. Hold on, give me a minute. Here we go. So that's it there. So you guys can just paste that, get yourselves into Discord, and tune into the next live stream where we're literally catching trades every single week. I go live every month, and we'll talk about trading psychology. We'll talk about how we can improve our edge in the markets. So let's get back into the charts. Let's see what's going on here. What are you seeing, Diego? What are you showing us?
Waiting for the short. It looks like probably won't get anything until 5 p.m. There's normally quite a lot of activity on a Friday around 5 anyway, 5:30.
That so London close.
Yeah, so just a waiting game, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. So Euro shorts. Dollar yen, I'm not sure if it's going to make it to my point of interest down here somewhere.
I'm probably more. I've got a long bias on US indices.
Yep.
And on DAX 40. DAX 40, I was already short on that. But DAX 40, I think DAX is probably wants to potentially make a move higher as well. Just wait, because with DAX 40, let me show you guys. With DAX 40, it's already come down to this rejection block. It's bounced off it. I'm anticipating some profit taking. back up to that weekly open. So I'll see. I'm seeing something similar on US indices. Someone was going long on the Dow earlier on. Let's have a look. Who was it that was going long on the Dow? Yeah. So RC1, Mr. RC1. No, definitely not a dumb trade, to be honest. If you went long on the Dow, which is what I'm looking at the Dow now on the 5-minute, definitely not a bad trade. Let's have a quick look on the H4. What are we seeing? H4 on the Dow. So I got ticker US 30 USD. So this is the CFD price chart. We have a nice bounce off of this. This is an order block here. And let's go down to the 15-minute. Well, let's quickly check on the 1 hour. Okay. Price already broke above yesterday's high. Oh man, that short was just beautiful. Very nice. So we've got the weekly open literally here. So I think the Dow is not really screaming anything high probability. I'm probably favoring a bit more. Let's have a look at the. Yeah, I'm probably favoring a little bit more the S&P 500. So I reckon that's probably got quite a hard one actually right now, because it's literally in the middle of this trading range. And then you got this sell side liquidity here, which is yesterday's low. So difficult one on indices. Quite a difficult one to read, because the moves have already occurred, to be honest. I need to update this. All right. Let's see what I've got on the. Yeah, so on BTC, we had a nice bounce of 200. Also the 100. So for me, this was my signal. I was looking at this daily imbalance, and when I saw that reaction, especially what was happening that weekend, this was the whole USDC situation, and I had a bunch of USDC, so I thought, right, let me get rid of this USDC and buy Bitcoin with it. So that's what I done. So I took that. That was an entry right there.
Oh, that was quality.
Yeah, this right here. I was just like, what day was this? Was Saturday? Yeah, this was Saturday, and this was already Sunday. It started moving higher, so I was well happy when that happened. It's hard not to get a little bit euphoric with Bitcoin. It's difficult, especially when you see a move like this. I mean, that was a 30% move, 34.
Ooh.
I mean, what asset is going to give you that type of return in 6 days?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, isn't it?
In 6 days, about 30%. Man, I'm feeling just to bank some profit now and just call it a day. I mean, the investments that property give you, I mean, you're lucky if you get 8% after a whole year. 8% yield. Let alone 30% in less than a week. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Insane. So, guys, let us know whilst we're waiting for the markets to shape up for a potential opportunity. I know Diego's looking for that, the short on the euro and the long on dollar yen. Let us know if you guys are struggling with anything in your trading psychology that you guys want me to go over. Any charts that you guys want us to analyze. I'm just going to have a quick look at my availability. Diego, how long have you got?
I'm fine.
You're good with time?
Yeah, I'm good with time.
Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look at my schedule. What we got? All right. Actually, this would probably be a good time to go over to go over what's coming up soon. So on the 1st of April, Saturday, the 1st of April, I'm going to be hosting a BLT bank level trading masterclass where I'm going to be showing you guys a case study of 100K CTI challenge where we use the BLT to not only pass 2 phases, but also make 26% in profit. So I'm going to break down that case study for you guys on Saturday, the 1st of April. So write that down. Saturday, 1st of April. I haven't sent out the emails. I haven't sent out the invitations. You guys are the first to know about it. So I'll be showing you guys that. Also be sharing with you guys my journey, sharing with you guys some of the trades. I'll be going through trade by trade of this case study so you guys can see the power of the BLT and its accuracy. So make sure you guys, if you guys are interested in learning more about bank level trading, SMC, ICT, turn up, and we'll break it down to make it really nice and simple for you all. I'll also be covering how the BLT improves your trading psychology. The BLT is literally it's an all-in-one. You got the strategy, you got risk management, you've got what entries and exits, and then you've got the trading psychology, the mental side of it. You got all the processes, you get the trading journal, you get the checklists, etc. I'll be breaking down exactly what is the BLT program. So make sure you turn up. I don't have any links for you guys right now, but the best thing to do is join the CTI trading floor. I'll post the link up again so you guys can register to the CTI trading floor, and then look out for the announcements on Discord. Yeah.
Who would like to see a glimpse of the trading floor? We can go over Discord real quick, just to show you guys, just the activity within the trading floor.
Yeah, we love that.
Don, the trading floor is essentially just a Discord community. So everything's just online now. So I'll just post a link to the trading floor. Here you go.
Lovely. Oh man, that move off. So I'm looking at
ping.
Yeah. So this is a rejection block on the M15. price delivered all the way into it, which is nice. Ideally, and in fact, that I'm a little bit confused as to why this isn't the low, because according to this indicator, this is the daily low from yesterday. Whereas it isn't, it's actually here. So let's have a look. Okay, so daily the low for yesterday here is 14674. 14674. It's gone a daily. Yeah, it's there. It's the same, isn't it? 14674. Yeah. 14674. Strange. Yeah, I need to review this indicator. I don't know why it's this indicator tells me basically the previous high and low. This one here, the previous daily high and low. So let me make it a little bit brighter for you guys so you can see. But I love it when previous daily highs and lows are swept. Absolutely love it. That swept, and now price is going back towards our weekly open. So yeah, let's see if we can get a potential. Might get a potential entry in this. So we've got this order block here. Interesting. Maybe we can refine it slightly in this zone here, M5. I think we got a nice little cheeky scalp on the DAX.
Nice
cheeky scalp on the DAX 40. Gonna ping pong DAX 40 today. Why not?
Might as well.
I like these equal lows here. So we got bam, bam, bam. So what if we got a little bit more aggressive? Okay. Let's go a little bit more aggressive. Boom. Let's just let's paper trade this one. Create limit. Bang. See how we go. Got a nice trade here on the DAX 40, going long. Just I want to see this these equal lows get taken out. Anything on your end, Diego?
Nope. It's one of those days where there's nothing at the moment. But I say that, and then on Friday, the last few hours, there'll be a cheeky high probability setup, and then it just melts like 10 up. So that's why I'm still sort of waiting, because I feel like I could catch euro short.
All right. Just gonna. What's this? So we've got. Just give me a moment, guys. I need to check my messages.
Yep, do your thing. Okay, let's see them. Let me see if I can share my screen. Yeah, not the best. I'm just gonna wait for the short here. We'll see what happens. Little question here, Rod. I can answer on his behalf. Can you talk about how to stay focused when missing entries more often? I've missed out a couple of good trades because entries were not hit, and it's almost getting to my psychology. Okay. There's a few things that you can do, Samuel. Firstly, it's always good to backtest the entries that you were missing and why, because it looks like you probably got your point of interest wrong. So it's always good to have plan A, plan B, and plan C, right? So for example, if I'm looking at Euro here, I'm looking to get involved here, right? I'm looking to get involved somewhere around here. But what's to say that price action, for whatever reason, does this and it just melts, right? Of course, that's going to get to the psychology a little bit. But then once you review the trades that you've missed, because it just went away and it just never triggered you, you need to study the price action. What candlesticks were forming? What happened here to the left? What information are you lacking so you don't make that mistake again? So you need to really review back your previous points of interest, right? And once you've done that, Samuel, then it should get to the point where it should not get to your psychology, because if it misses your trades, as long as you follow the rules, then it's fine, right? You need to follow the rules. That's what's most important. You know, if you're taking a trade, then it just, you know, like here, for example, let me see. So you've got a trend line approximately here, right? And you've got some points of interest up here and up here and even up here, right? And when you're taking a boomerang, and this example, obviously I know you probably don't trade a boomerang, I'm not too sure, but based on an entry and missing an entry, if, for example, you're expecting a reversal from here, right, and it goes to your point of interest, but one of your rules, just an example, Samuel, one of your rules is that you need to wait for break of structure, right? And if you wait for break of structure, then you get a confirmation of your trade, right? And then that's your trade, break of structure, boom. But then what if it goes to your point of interest, and it just does this and it just melts? You missed a trade because you were waiting for your break of structure. So what do? Well, there's two things you can do. Number one, you need to, again, review your trades. Why did you miss it? But also have a different account. So you can have an account where you wait for confirmation and have a different trading account where you don't have to wait for confirmation and you can just set the limit order, right? And if you follow the rules and it still just never triggered you in, as long as you follow the rules, then it's a win. That would be my advice, Samuel. Cable, let's break down cable. Fine, no problem. Come on, Euro. I know you want to climb up a little bit and then take everyone out. Just do it already. Come on. Okay. What market was it? Cable.
Right. So I got a question from Samuel. Yeah. I know Diego gave an answer to that already. So let's have a look at that question here. So once again, question was, Rod, could you talk about how to stay focused when missing entries more often? I've missed out a couple of good trades because entries were not hit, and it's almost getting on my psychology. Well, look, Samuel, great question. You know what? This is something that happens to a lot of us, and so for that, look, it's already hit your psychology, right? It's already affected you emotionally. Okay, and as human beings, you can't get rid of emotion. It's part of our human nature. Okay, so what you need to understand is that you can use these emotions as signals. Okay, so these signals are absolutely important to understand, that when you are trading, you need to be in tune with not only your emotions but also your physical body, right? And as long as you follow a 3-step system, which I'm going to go through right now. So the 3-step system that you need to go through. So for everyone else who's listening, so whoever's listening on YouTube, whoever's listening on Instagram, you need to, this is very, very important when it comes to managing your emotions. And this 3-step system is your 3 R's. So you've got reset, review, recalibration. Yeah. Now, what helps with that, and something that I go through with my mentees, is using this 3-step system to manage your emotions and the mental side of trading on a trade by trade, session by session, day by day. After every single trade, every single trading session, every day, you need to be reset. You need to be completely reset. Now, how do you know when you're reset? You know your reset is when you've essentially detached yourself from the outcome. So if you've made a mistake, or you've won a trade, or you've lost a trade, and you keep thinking about that trade, you're emotionally attached to it. You know, let's say, for example, you had an amazing trade and you feel proud, you feel, you know, your ego's inflated, you start posting out to all the trading communities, you put it on social media. You know, that is a very dangerous place to be trading, because now you are euphoric, and euphoria, from a psychological perspective, it blinds you. Okay, you're no longer thinking logically. You're now very highly emotionally charged, and so you're not going to be effective in your decision making. Same thing goes if you lost a bit of money, lost a few trades, you made a few mistakes, you get this frustration. Yeah. So what you need to establish is the first step, your first R, which is reset. What is your reset? What is it? What does it look like? And your reset is going to look something like that involves something physical. So exercise, resting, you know, maybe a power nap. In Colombia, we call it a siesta. You know, I love my siestas. I have them every so often, every couple of days. I'll have, you know, something 10 to 15 minutes, just lay down, close my eyes. It's not fully going to sleep, but it's almost like a meditation practice. So powerful, really resets me. You've got, you know, going in, surrounding yourself by nature, getting yourself into some woods, walking in the grass, getting grounded on some sand. And, you know, grounding, if you don't know what that means, write it down. Such a powerful way to be able to recharge you. So you're literally using the earth to charge the ions in your body. So, you know, this is a great way to recharge. Cold exposure, you know, the list goes on how you can reset yourself. Journaling, reading fiction or non-fiction. There's so many things, right? Meditation, visualization. So once you've reset yourself, you're no longer attached to the outcome. You need to review. And the review stage is very simple. What did you do good? What did you do bad? and what were the lessons. Very simple. Once you've reviewed what all of those three things in your process, then you're ready for recalibration. Recalibration is when you're ready to get back into sync with your processes, your daily routine, your habits, right? And the market. You need to get back into sync with the market. And this might take a couple days, but it's a very, very, very important that you do this. Now, I'll give you a little secret of mine. When I'm recalibrating, I jump on a demo account. Now, that's for me is powerful because I'm still implementing my routine. I'm still implementing my habits, but I'm not risking any money, right? So then I have a little bit of a break. My psychology has a little bit of a break, and I'm just getting back into the process. And that is the key here, guys. The process. The process is what you should be focusing on. So then when I'm recalibrating fully, is I'm no longer caring about the outcome. Now I'm back in tune. So Samuel, and those listening here on Instagram, those listening on YouTube, I hope you found that valuable, those 3 steps. So I'm going to just tune out of Instagram live stream. And if you want to continue on this live stream, those of you on Instagram, jump on YouTube. The link is in my story somewhere from Trading Nut. We are waiting for this long on the DAX 40, risking this trade here. It's a 3-to-1 that we're looking for. We're looking for this these equal highs to be taken out and for our entry to get triggered. So hopefully that was valuable for you. Samuel, was it? So Samuel says it. Okay, he's talking about the BLT. All right. Those on Instagram, thanks for tuning in. See you guys on YouTube, hopefully. Okay. So Diego was covering cable, right?
Cable, yes, for Samuel.
You're welcome, Samuel. Pleasure.
Yeah, this is my analysis for cable, Samuel. That's what boomerang, equal highs, and some points of interest up here.
That's it. That's simple. I love that.
Very simple.
Oh, you got the little bear emoji as well. I love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so Samuel, Samuel was part of the traders that helped us with the name. I remember that actually. Yeah, we put it out there, vote on a live stream. We were like, right, we got our strategy.
Yeah,
we're gonna create a course, or we are creating a course. What should we call it?
There was like 4 different names, and one of them was bank level trading.
Yeah. Well, Samuel, thank you for being part of the bank level trading journey. It's just started. It's just begun. We're growing as a community. Traders are getting results. But it's thank God it's going well. It's going well for the traders who stay committed, the ones that actually listen to the advice and just non-stop dedication, non-stop. No matter how many failures, no matter how many mistakes, just keep going, learning from all the mistakes. That's the key. Just keep moving forward, keep growing.
Absolutely. It's hardly any liquidity, is there? Hardly any momentum.
Yeah, we didn't get the move that I wanted for the London close.
Yeah, it's not really the best.
Well, you never know. Things might start kicking in.
It might, yeah, around 5:30 to like maybe even 7. There's some
Let's have a look.
liquidity.
Just have a quick look at the headlines. Banks be all and end all for currency and market. So just reading out. Gonna read out some news here. So weekly FX wrap. We got dollar Swiss. We've got yen and gold. Let's have a look at the euro. So the euro carved out 1.05 and 1.07 range versus the US counterpart in the face of a potential collateral damage to Eurozone banks from exposure to Credit Suisse and the aforementioned troubled US regional banks, or simply by association. Nevertheless, euro was underpinned on the 1.06 handle after the ECB decided that there is no trade-off between price and financial stability when it comes to tackling inflation, albeit with a few GC reservations and the withdrawal of formal notifications of future rate hikes. Okay, interesting. Whatever the reason, latest star forecasts for inflation show no material slowdown towards target until 2025, and therefore indicates that there is more work to be done, as noted by the President Lagarde in the post-meeting press conference after the board meeting members thereafter. Okay. So, I mean, just looking at the inflation data coming out of the euro, it's just continued to rise. It's non-stop. So yeah, seems like inflation in the US is starting to go down, but in Europe it isn't. In the Eurozone, inflation's continue to go up. It's crazy.
Interesting.
What are you looking at there?
Nasdaq. It does actually look okay, you know. Nasdaq. Okay, so Nasdaq looks almost ready.
Amazing. Got a lot of traders showing us love on YouTube. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Whilst you're looking at that, I'm gonna jump off for a minute.
Sweet. One thing with indices, guys, there's normally a bit of a move between 5 and 7, and FX will normally just consolidate at these times. So definitely a nice little setup here on indices for a short. So I'm gonna wait for an entry and then we can get involved. So we do have a bit of a point of interest there. But this point of interest, I'm not going to be, it's not the entry. I'm still going to wait and then redefine it. It's looking pretty decent. I believe the entry is going to come most likely on the lower time frame. As you can see, there we go.
Hey guys, so I'm still watching the DAX 40. Still got this trade active. So look at that DAX 40 on the M5. I was expecting expecting at this candle 5 o'clock for a nice move into this order block, and we've also got this imbalance here right below those equal lows. So just being really patient right now. Very, very patient. Let's see if we can get a nice scalp.
All right, I've got a decent little trade, so we can do that after when you're ready. Actually, Nasdaq looks really, really good.
Yeah, so you're looking for a short on the Nasdaq.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a good read on US indices because my trade usually comes in at the the New York Open.
Yeah,
I don't really trade the close.
you'd be surprised with indices. The best time is the open, but also around 5:30 UK time, and at 7 p.m. there's normally some decent liquidity.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so yeah, share your screen when you're ready.
Yep. So just expecting second tap here. Can just come up, a nice little drop, and yeah, probably go for these equal lows or something. So let's see what happens. Oh, interesting. It's coming sooner than expected. Okay, I'm gonna log off real quick, Rod.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be looking for a B50 entry, and that's part of accelerated. So I can't disclose that entry yet. So I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, no worries. We'll keep monitoring DAX 40 on my end.
Yeah.
So who's still with us this deep into the live stream? Who's still with us? What are you struggling with? What's your biggest struggle as a trader? Got alerts popping off for the Nasdaq. Price coming into that fifth wave, third tap. Lovely. Okay. Interesting. See what we get. Volume's a bit low though. Not too much volume. All right, so we've got Mr. Martinez, Sixto Martinez. Where are you from, brother? What do you mean exactly by managing losses exactly? If you could break it down a little bit more for me. Help me understand, what do you mean exactly by managing losses? Like, tell me, when you're experiencing losses, what do you do as a response? Just help me understand that a little bit. Because it might be that you're when we struggle with certain things in our trading, especially what I've found when I've been coaching and doing one-to-ones with traders, is that what you think is a weakness is in fact a strength. I'll give you an example with the early example with Samuel. He was brave enough to share that, when he misses trades, he goes into a bit of tilt. Yeah. Which is, it's normal. So that is a response to, what he might think is a weakness. That frustration or of the outcome can be actually channeled in the right way. So perhaps maybe, our frustrations with dealing with losses, it can be switched, right? So instead of getting frustrated with losses, we get frustrated with not following the process. So instead of focusing on the outcome, we focus on the process. So if, for example, you should have a complete checklist of your process. You need to know exactly what you should be doing every step of the trading process. This is so important. You got to know what you're doing pre-trade, during the trade, and post-trade. You got to know your morning routine. You got to know your evening routines. So important. And Mr. Martinez, if you're still about, I'll recommend you write this down. Yeah, very, very powerful tactic is to define your trades in four categories. You got good wins, good losses, bad wins, bad losses. Yeah. And you need to journal those moving forward. That right there, my friends, is a game changer. Because if you journal these and you categorize your trades by those four categories, you'll be able to find the leaks in your system. You'll be able to pretty much eliminate most of the issues in your system. And that's something that I do when I'm working with traders on a one-to-one. We categorize those trades. We look at the good wins, the good losses, that's what you want to be repeating. The bad wins and the bad losses, those are the ones you want to eliminate. So what does that look like? What does a bad loss look like? What does a bad win look like? What does a good win look like? What does a good loss look like? Find out what that is, define it, have examples, rinse and repeat. So that's how you should be managing your losses. Yeah, become obsessed with the process. Become obsessed with journaling and recording everything properly. And then when you have that data, you'll be amazed as to how powerful it is to quantify your mistakes, your strengths and weaknesses, and turn that into a process. So if you guys struggle with that, that's something that you want help with, then reach out to me and I will talk to you more about mentorship and the opportunities of working with me one-to-one, and essentially help you build a 6-7 figure funded trader business, which I've helped other traders achieve. So hopefully that was valuable for you, Mr. Martinez. Still nothing on my trade. You guys can see we're still waiting for that entry, but volume is quite low right now. Not much going on. Don, we don't look at the ruble or the Hong Kong. Is that the Hong Kong dollar? Yeah, perhaps they're very popular. Personally, don't trade them. Hola, Jonathan. Estoy bien, gracias. What am I operating? This is the DAX 40 that I'm looking at. Hey, what's up, Diego? Diego's back.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so this is what Jonathan, I'm looking at the DAX 40. That's what I'm waiting for this long to get triggered. Oh, is that what that is, Don? The Haitian gourd? Is that? Never heard of that currency, to be honest. I never didn't. What does that mean? Is that a currency, Haitian gourd? Not sure. Quick look at BTC. BTC is looking good. BTC a daily close above 26k, and this is definitely going to rip higher into take out this liquidity right here. Bang on 32. What's that? 32k? Yeah, 32k. Interesting. Interesting. The way price has just been accumulating since January at these lows. Insane. Oh no. Yeah, since January 2022. The entire year just moved. That was so painful, wasn't it, Diego? Just waiting on crypto to do something.
Yeah, I remember.
But man, this was literally diamond hand period, an accumulation period.
Yeah, literally.
The Wyckoff schematic here is just absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
How's your trade coming along?
Almost. It's still a bit tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll let you know if it comes.
Okay. So guys, we've got a potential short on Nasdaq. We've got a potential long on the DAX. I've got to jump off very soon. So do you guys want to, there's no one streaming after us. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want us to leave to continue. We might go quiet. We might go quiet for a few minutes, and we can continue the stream, or we wrap things up. So type of 1 if you want us to continue streaming, waiting for these trades to trigger, or type of 2 if you're happy just to wrap things up. I'll leave that up to you guys. But if you choose 2, we are going to go radio silent for a few minutes. Okay. I like these guys. They're very patient.
Yeah, these are traders, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got Will, got Don.
Because the ones who join us for like 25 minutes and they lose patience, those are the ones who are probably struggling with patience when it comes to trading.
Yeah, for real. Now, by the way, guys, that was a test.
Yeah.
You guys passed. Well done. Yes, sir. Exactly that. You didn't follow. A bad loss is defined as a trade where you didn't follow your strategy checklist. But what would a bad win be? A bad win is when you don't follow your strategy and the market rewards you for it. And so, you're taking another trader's signal. You got out of your 10 confluences, you only got 5. You took the trade anyway and you won the trade. That's a bad win. Yeah. Or you over leveraged on a trade. That's a bad win. Yeah. So if you got a rule, for example, where you limit yourself to 2 winning trades per day, and then you walk away, but then you're still on your 4th and 5th trade, you're winning. It's all good, but you've got a rule there for a reason. Yeah. Yeah, but when it comes to risk management, when it comes to taking signals, if you're not following a process and you're still winning that trade, that's a bad win in my book. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
When was your last bad win, Diego?
Bad win. Don't know, I can't remember.
Too disciplined. Love that.
Actually, can't remember. Bad win. I can't remember. I remember my bad losses. My recent bad loss was I took a trade and I missed a few details out, but that was because I was sick. And one of my rules is to never trade when you're sick. And obviously, I took a trade, lost it. Then I journaled and I thought, what was wrong that day? I mean, I followed the rules, but then there was 2 little details that I missed out. And I also said, why did I miss it out? Oh, you broke the rule. Never, ever trade when you're sick. So that was a recent bad loss. And that was probably like 2 weeks ago.
Looks like Naz is making the move lower.
Yeah, but they don't really go to my point of interest.
Might still do though. It's one of them ones where it induces traders to start going short. Those who got short up here, they're thinking right now, time to move my stop loss right here.
Literally.
This is like, this is what a lot of traders who took a short here would have banked a bit of profit, and then they're starting to trail their stop losses. So still, trade can still get activated easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. just the best setup was Euro, but because it's FX at these times, I don't really trade it. But with indices around these times, I do like trading in. I do like trading indices, and there's no trades anymore.
Yeah. I totally agree with Don here. It's when you break your rules and you lose the trade.
Yeah, that's really annoying. I remember those days.
Yeah, not getting much. Cool. D, you need to jump off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna trade anymore.
No trade on your end. Okay, I'm gonna stay for a little bit longer. I'm gonna keep it every few minutes, every sort of five minutes or so, because I'm gonna be watching this for potential long. So those of you still tuned in, this is the trade that we're looking at for today. Diego, thank you very much.
Yep, I'll hop back on just in case it magically comes. But I'll leave it for now.
All right, no problem. All right, brother. Assalamu alaikum. Take care.
Salam, bro. Cool. Bye-bye.
Okay, so gonna tune out for a few minutes, guys. We're waiting for this trade, yeah? Still waiting for price to enter into, for us to get triggered in. So I like the way price held this this rejection block here on the M15. And my entry point is this imbalance here below these equal lows. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we might get a deeper retracement into extreme discount down here, but place my stop pretty much in here. It's quite an aggressive stop, but I'm only looking for half of a standard deviation exit. We'll continue to keep an eye on that. Hey, what's up, Autumn? Now we're looking at the DAX 40. Let me zoom in for you guys, actually. It's a bit clearer. So we were actually looking for a scalp. We were looking for a potential short on the NASDAQ. And along on the DAX 40. How's your trading week been, Autumn? Let us know. Good question here from Samuel. Are there days that charts look confusing and you don't know what to do? Yeah, it happens all the time. These are the days where you don't trade. That confusion might be various things. It could be the actual strategy isn't giving you a signal, or it could be your something psychological. It could be, you might be going through some stress. You might be a little bit fatigued and you're just not seeing it. That can easily happen, and that's okay. It's okay when there's no trade. On these days, Samuel, very, very important. On these days, jump on a back test. Get yourself a simulator. Yeah, go back in time and just continue to sharpen that sword. Sharpen the sword. Yeah, just because there's no trades today, just because you can't see anything today, just go back. Back test, journal, simulate. Now, this is our back testing is our training ground. It's what is the shooting range for the sniper. Is back testing is for the trader. So if you want to be a sniper on the charts, you gotta be on the shooting range. You gotta be constantly testing, constantly pushing yourself. Okay, just gonna mute myself for a bit, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? So quick look at the DXY here. We've got price heading into this H4 banker block here on the H4. It'll be interesting to see how price reacts off this level. Here, this is it here on the lower time frame. Got potential. It'll be nice to see a boomerang off this. Yeah, it'll be nice to see a nice boomerang off this. Let's see. Let's wait and see, guys. So if we do get a nice little move down into this point of interest, that would hopefully push the DAX something like this. So this is what I'm looking for, something like that. Something like that. So that's, and then the DXY will look something like this. Oh. So it'll be down and up. And this one will be down and up, down. So for this move down, ideally would be this move up on the DAX. But doesn't look like we're gonna get that. Shall see. Maybe we might get, so the negative European stocks end the week on a negative note. European stocks end the week on a negative note. European equity markets fell on Friday, with the benchmark stocks 600 down 1.2 as investors remained concerned about a potential banking crisis despite efforts in the US and Europe to backstop troubled lenders. Wow, the stocks bank index dropped by more than 2.5%, led by Credit Suisse 8.2%. Domestically, the German DAX lost 1.3%, with Deutsche Bank falling 4.5%, and commercial banks retreating 3.8%. Okay, yeah. Short the banks, long Bitcoin, guys. Elsewhere, Santander dropped by 4%. Okay, yeah. Banks are getting, they're getting hit hard. A group of large US banks agreed to contribute $30 billion in deposits to First Republic Bank in a bid to shore up confidence in the financial system. A day after Credit Suisse announced it would borrow up to $54 billion from the Swiss National Bank. Insane. It's funny how the banks, they bail each other out, but they weren't, banks and governments, they weren't willing to bail out FTX. It's just the way it is, man. Just the way it is. Okay. Volatility is really, really slow, guys. Volume's really low at the moment. Okay, on this, Yeah, I'm going to see this. If we get a move higher, then I think we're going to be here for too long. We're not going to get the trade that we wanted. In fact, the trade that we wanted was likely down here. This one right here. This is the trade really that we wanted. So we might not actually get that. Price might just keep going higher. No problem. Good question. Yeah, so we do at times get a Friday reversal back to the open, back to the weekly open. So catching a move towards the weekly open, which is up here on the DAX 40. So essentially it's this entire week we had this sort of bearish price action ish. We did break some major, we did have a market shift from these lows. Yeah, and the price has just been tanking since. So this is essentially just trading the profit taking into the weekend. Yeah, hope that makes sense. Because look, there's traders out there, they're active right now. There's and they'll be trading this move. They'll be trading that, the profit taking, the de-risking before the close. So yeah, I was looking to capitalize on that. That's the reason for trading today at this time. But don't think we're going to get this trade, guys, or we might do, but it's going to be probably be far too late. So let's have a quick look at last week's, what happened last Friday. So last Friday, yeah, okay. There wasn't much of a reversal either. Price was just favoriting the downside here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that move. Interesting. This was actually an amazing short. I think I missed that trade last Friday. But there wasn't much profit taking last Friday. Let's go back to current price action. Yeah, not seeing much, guys. Volume has completely dried up. So let's wrap things up. Let's have a quick look at the NAS. Very nice. NAS did hit those that liquidity in here. Very nice. Volume spiked just a little bit. Perhaps Diego took this trade. Who knows? Doesn't seem so. No worries, guys. So we were looking for potential shorts around this region on NAS. And on the DAX, we were looking at potential longs here. Didn't quite get it. No worries. Next week's another week. So I just want to wrap things up, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks for the support, all the likes, and I posted the links earlier in the chat. If you guys scroll up, if you want to join us during the week next week, we're going to be going live during London. We'll be going live during New York, and we'll be live on the Trading Nut YouTube channel once again next week. So stick around and have a great weekend. Make sure you reset yourselves, review your trading, recalibrate, get ready for next week, as the process starts all over again. Take care, everyone. My pleasure, Shuds. My pleasure. Thanks, Samuel. Really good session with you guys. Thank you.